Hey y'all, welcome to a new episode of the 5-Star Coach, where you live a 5-star life if you take the advice. I'm Coach D, aka Venus as a boy. Here are my five-star tips for all my 5-star ballers out there. So let's go ahead and get right into this. We ain't gotta waste no time. Alright, so 5-star tip number 1. Teach people how to treat you. We hear this all the time, but it's very important that you have boundaries at the front, not on the back end, not on oh, I let it slide the first time, let it slide the second time. As soon as something happens to you by somebody, family, friends, in passing, teach people how to treat you. Because even in the passing situations, that might be something that people might just lock in and be like, okay, well, I ain't gonna treat nobody else like that, and they learn something from you. And it's not even about teaching people so they can learn to deal with other people. It's just really with you, but they could take it somewhere else, right? Tell people what your expectations are. Don't sit up there in no situation and just going with the flow. No, let it be known. This is what I want. This is what I need. You can't provide that. Okay, bye. And I get when dating, people be like, don't be telling the man or anybody, really the men I hear, but they say don't tell men what you want. Just let them show you who they are, whatever. I believe in telling them straight up what you want, because when they act, you can tell what the act is. You can always decipher what is an act and what is really them. So when you see them acting, just remove yourself. Just get up out of there. It's a simple thing like that. Don't let people categorize you. Tell them who you are. I'm not no just in the house chilling type of person. No, we're going outside. You're going to show me off. I want to show you off. Hey, you're going to be showing me off to everything and everybody. I'm not ready to sit in the house with you. I expect to be there. I expect this. I expect that. I'm not ready to let you put me in a category in your life. Because, yeah, you're the main character in your life, but I'm the main character in mine. And if we meshing together, something going to have to work. We're going to have to make this shit work together, or it's not going to be a thing. And it is vice versa as well. Allow people to teach you how to deal with them, and then make a firm decision okay, I get that's what you want, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm not going to deal with you. And it is what it is. And then let people do that as well with you. Make them know your worth. Don't let them guess. Don't have them thinking oh, it's kind of fickle. They be up and down. No. Class needs to be in session when developing relationships immediately. As soon as you with that person, as soon as you getting to know this person, getting around somebody, let them know exactly how to treat you. Teach them exactly how to treat you. And the thing with that though, don't repeat these lessons over and over and over and over again. It's just like life. You want to keep repeating lessons over and over for what? The first time it happened, you understood exactly what you need to do and what you shouldn't do. So they should understand it too. Repeating yourself is really unnecessary. So yes, teach people how to treat you. All right, now 5-star tip number 2. Trust yourself the first time. Regardless of the proof you have or don't have, trust your inner knowing. Everything is made up of energy, right? We all have an inner compass, and the energetic force fields, I guess I want to say, around us are picking up the energies around us. Just because we can't logically put it into words or put it into a sentence that makes sense does not mean what we feel is not right. And everybody said, I'd rather be safe than sorry. The I don't trust nobody mindset is counterproductive, because when you don't trust nobody, you don't trust yourself. So just trust yourself the first time, and you can easily trust people. You can easily go around a new crowd of people. Oh, I'm hanging with these new people, da 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 da, whoop whoop. Oh, I feel a bad vibe, never coming back around. And it can really be that simple. It's really not even, oh, that's you making it too deep. It's not even nothing like that. It's just a simple, I came around, the vibe was off, I'm not coming back around. I want to be where the vibe is good for me. I'm not coming around just to be around, just to have a gang of people I'm with, just to have a group chat. None of that. I'm outside to have fun and to, me personally, get a good meal. And I want to eat. I want to have good meals and stuff like that. And I love a good conversation too. But if I get around you in your group of friends and stuff is shady and I just start feeling weird vibes, I'm gone. First time, because I trust myself, because I trust that these are weird people. This is a weird energy to be around. I don't need to be around it. You're a part of the people in the scenario when you say you don't trust people. So make sure you trust yourself in order for you to really be around people and develop relationships, because humans, we need interaction with each other. We need a companion in our life, whether if it's 10 or at least 1. We need some type of inner personal connections. So trust yourself the first time. Like, be your own hero. You do not need somebody to come around and validate, oh, that does make sense. Like, I get going to your friends and like, because I'm a firm believer of like, my friends can come to me and I'm putting that detective coat on, but my friends always come to me like, okay, I already thought about this, but I want to hear your opinion. Does this make sense? Like, it's cool to go to people like that, and and if you know like this is somebody who you can trust intuitively and on that level of like deep thinking, cool. But at the end of the day, before you go to them, always know, I trust me. Like, yeah, you could tell me what you about to tell me, and I'm going to respect it. But at the end of the day, before I even came here, I already trusted myself. I just trust you as well. You know, shit like that. And then the last thing is the foundation of any great relationship is trust. The foundation to any great relationship is trust. So the relationship that you have with yourself, you're never going to be able to escape from. You're never going to get away from it. So you better develop that relationship and make sure it is substantial. It is great. It is something that when you know you're out and about, whether if you're with a group or by yourself, I trust me before anything else. So I'm not worried about nothing because I trust that I'm going to make sure I'm good. I trust my judgment. I trust that I'm going to be loyal to myself. I'm going to respect myself. I'm going to stand up for myself. I trust myself in every way, shape, or form. But that trust starts with listening to yourself. Listen to that gut. Like I said, it's better to be safe than sorry. Like, oh, you was wrong about that. No, I wasn't wrong. I made the right move. It may have not played out like that, possibly because of the move I made. You know, stuff like that. You know, universal laws and stuff like that. But yeah, 5-star tip number 2, trust yourself the first time. All right, now 5-star tip number 3, know who's for you. This is like an extension of like the last couple episodes. I made 2 episodes talking about deal with people who deal with you, to be with people who see you and stuff like that. But this one is just like, just because they're funny or something like that, just because they fun, doesn't mean they're for you. You can have fun with them and all that, but you do not gotta, like, for example, when you're going out with people, just because you have fun with this person, do not mean you have to go out and be exchanging numbers and hooking up with this person, hanging out all the time now because they were fun. Just because they were fun don't mean they were loyal. Just because they was a funny person don't mean you should be calling them all the time. Like, just because you had a good time with these people does not mean they're good for you. That was just a good time. Eventually, yeah, when you get around them and get to know them a little more, yeah, you can understand, oh, you might be good for me. Or this is not good for me. Or you are absolutely what I need. It's just let that shit build up though. Don't just go out there and just be like trying to make people for you. Like, know who is for you. And also, to know who is for you is you got to know yourself. So you can always like get to know somebody, but just like make sure you are understanding like, okay, I know who I am. I rock with me like this. They rocking with me a little different than that, and that's not in alignment. I'm going to let that rock. Them over there though, they cut, I like them, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Just know who is for you. Like, and also with certain relationships, you can always love somebody from a distance. You can always love somebody from a distance. It don't matter who it is. And then loving them from a distance thing is for those people who you grew up with, close knit with, like the family ties. Like, I love you, but it's going to have to be from a distance. And you probably won't never hear from me ever again. But that does not mean I don't got the love in my heart for you that I had before. I still love you dearly, but you want to stay far away from me. Like, seeking comfort in relationships over excitement is the best thing that you could do. And also, stop getting into situations where it's a project. Get into relationships. Stop trying to build people up. Oh, I see the potential in them. I see where they could go. Do they see it? They don't? Okay, so, oh well. It ain't your fault. It ain't your responsibility. It's not your duty to bring it out of them. If they're not bringing it out themselves, then let them stay where they at. Like, you can see the good in everybody, but if they don't see it themselves, you can't make them. They can't be like, what's that movie? The Bird Box, when that man had her eyes open looking at the sun. Like, you cannot do that to people. And even when you do that to people, they might push you away because it's like, that's a side of them that they know that they can get to, but it's a lot of stuff that they have to get through to get to that. And they're not willing to go through that. So you got to just let people be who they are. Stop trying to get these projects and get relationships. Cut things off before they get too deep too. Energetic transfer is major, and it's not just a sexual thing that energy can transfer onto each other. You around somebody, like they always say, the rotten fruit method. One rotten strawberry next to the next one is eventually going to trickle over to mold that one, and then the rest of the batches is messed up. Make sure you get away from people. You know who is for you. Do not just be having all these people around you just to have clout, just to have an image. None of that. I'd rather be, what Fabulous say? I'd rather 10 lions than 100 sheep. Real. And if I got to take me 40 years to get just those 10 lions, I'm cool. I'd rather have that than a whole bunch of sheep that's just following the herd. Are we going here? We going here? All right, bet. Let's go there. Let's go there. Like, no. So know who's for you. All right. Now, 5-star tip number 4. Step up to the plate. Stop letting life happen to you and make it happen for you. I said this before, like, life isn't happening to you just for you to complain about it. It's happening for you so you can grow with it, grow through it. Like, you're not a victim. Like, stop putting yourself in a victim mindset. Oh, that's happened, so this is the outcome. No, that happened, but I still have the choice to make this to be the outcome, or I could do this to make that the outcome. Like, I'm in control. I'm not controlled by this. This is happening through me, not to me. It actually is happening for me so it can work through me, not happening to me so I could just stay stuck in it. Like, always hold control over your life. Lead the way when you have the map. When you know the vibe, you know this is also trusting yourself. When you know, if I go with these people, they going to do X, Y, and Z, and I'm not with X, Y, and Z, I'm not going with these people. And if you going to go with people, you know they're going to do some crazy stuff, but because you know nowadays everybody just be talking like they about that, and then the whole time when stuff hit the fan, everybody just be scary and stuff. Like, if you know you gonna be the one that, you know, you out there with them people, well, if you don't know off rip, but then when the situation happen and you see it, girl, take control of this situation, because it's been plenty of times I've been in situations where people make it seem like they ready ride out and ready do so much, and when we get out there, they not doing nothing, and I'm just sitting in the back like, I could have just been home. And I never took control in this situation because it wasn't my situation for real. I'm just riding for real. But if you're going to be out there, like, that was a situation where I didn't step up to the plate because, like, really certain situations was dragged out more than what it needed to be. And I know if I'd have stepped into the situation how I know I could have, the situation would have been done and over with, and we would have been on our way having breakfast at IHOP, something like that. Like, like, step up to the plate. Do not just let everything happen to you. Like, lead the way when you got the map. And also, like, find that feminine masculine balance, like listening to your intuition and taking action. That's the easiest way to find that balance. Trusting yourself the first time. Listen to that gut feeling. Get up and wash your face. That's the feminine energy that's telling you to do that. Get up and doing it. That's the masculine energy. Get up and we'll go for a walk. That's that feminine energy telling you to do that. That's that intuition. Then your masculine energy, you put them clothes on, you go brush your teeth, whatever. Then you go outside, go for your walk. Do what you need to do. Step up to the plate. You feel me? Like, everything is for you. Some things are appearing for you so you can reject it too. Some things are appearing for you in your life for you to reject it. Like those tarot readings on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Stop watching all of them. And don't go searching for no tarot readings. This is just a little caveat. Do not go searching for no damn TikTok, no tarot readings. Why are you searching up? That stuff is supposed to just appear to you. I mean, unless you get an intuitive download that say to look up a specific tarot reading, okay, do that. Follow that. But stop looking up tarot readings and trying to make this work for you. It's not for you. Like, most of this stuff is not for you. I know it for me. I'd be so irritated when I hear, oh, your lover is around the corner or something, like your lover is watching you. Show me who it is. Show me who it is. Or I'm gonna punch you in this, with this one, and then this one, and then this one again. Show me who it is. You know, or it's like, you've been feeling down lately. Who? Not me. Like, you gotta know, like, everything is happening for you, and some things are for you to reject. Somebody approaching you, trying to talk to you, trying to, you know, press up on you. Oh no, you're not for me. You gotta go. You is not my cup of tea. Somebody want to be your friend. Oh no, you're not for me. It's happening for you to benefit from it or to reject it. Like, period. Well, benefit from it anyway, because, like, if you take it, if you know it's for you and you ride with it, you're going to benefit from it. But if you reject it, you're benefiting from it because you clearing up that space. You keeping that energetic space open for whatever is meant for you to come in. So step up to the plate. Stop letting life happen to you. Make it happen for you. Now, 5-star tip number 5. Everything you give needs to be earned. Everything. I said this in the last episode. Grace needs to be earned. Like, no freebies or just because passes. No discounts. Like, everything you give need to be earned. What am I gaining back in return for this? Like, I'm not even ashamed to say it. Like, make the situation transactional. Life is transactional. You should not just be giving and not receiving nothing. You are literally selling yourself short, and you are living in a way that is so detrimental to yourself. So detrimental. You need to be making sure that you get everything that you're giving is earned. Everything that you give out is earned. Like, alleviate any regrets. Oh, I shouldn't have been so good to that person. Oh, I used to be so good. I used to do this. I should have did that. I should have never did this. I should have never did that. You was giving your energy up for free. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How you mad that you was doing that? You did that. You did that. So no discounts. Everything need to be earned. Everything. Keep the price for everything you give high. The people who truly want to be in your life are going to want to earn it. They not going to care about you putting them through no test or no boundaries or nothing that. They not going to care about that. The people who are not meant to be in your life are going to care about that and going to want to just do so much and have you looking like, oh shit, bitch. Like, after everything is done, it's like, oh, I let that wall down. I let that boundary slide. I let this down. I let this. And now I'm in a whole state of regret, and now I'm resentful. No, fuck all that. Everything you give needs to be earned. Everything. All right. Now, this segment was about to be vanity chats, but I don't feel like doing my makeup. I literally don't feel like it, but we just still gonna talk. Now, what I'm talking about is people speaking negativity over your life. You really got to understand that you are not aware of every conversation that happens in this world. And like I said, when it comes to trusting yourself the first time, when your body picks up the sensations and energies around you, when you feel that something is negative about a person, trust it the first time. Trust the first time, no matter how much they smile in your face. None of that. Trust it the first time. People will speak negative over your life in a way of trying to save face with other people because they don't like you. And it's so many different things. Like, I always say this about me. Like, for me, it is a fine line between love and hate. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it is a fine line. Bitches hate me. Bitches love me. Bitches love to hate me. Bitches hate that they love me. It is such a fine line with me. And I know, like, it is so important to really just trust yourself the first time when you feel like something negative is coming from somebody. Because coming from me, I used to always give benefit of the doubt. I always would know this person is not for me. Get a benefit of the doubt. It seemed like people would really spread their butt cheeks apart and just shit on me once I give the benefit of the doubt, when I should have just got people the hell away from me. Like, this negative speaking over your life, you really got to make sure you get the people away from you. And then also, you got to learn how to transmute energy. You got to learn how to just, when you realize you picking up feelings from other people, you got to realize, like, okay, how can I make this work for me? Yes, I'm feeling all this energy right now, and I could just sit right here and be frustrated and feeling down about that. Or I can make this work for me and make it work for you however you want to spend that energy. But make sure you're not using that energy to beat up on yourself with them. Be negative towards yourself with them. You know, like, don't stop writing off the jealous jokes as a regular joke. Like, no, people really be jealous. And I want to say this for, like, feminine men. Because I rarely hear this conversation, but a lot of women that you are friends with, some of them are jealous of you because the femininity that you have, you exude it effortlessly, and they want to exude that, but they are such masculine and stuck in their masculine, and it's really not their fault, but it's their job. It's their responsibility to get themselves out of that, and if they want to become more feminine, it's their responsibility. I get how the world is so hard on women and stuff, but a lot of feminine men need to understand, a lot of the women you're around, those jokes that they saying to you are not jokes. They really feel that way. They hate that you talk that way. They hate that you walk that way. They hate that you so sassy. They hate this and hate that because they can't exude that easily the way you do. So like the negative speaking over your life, the negativity that people try to speak over your life, you gotta, one, if they really personally in your life, get them away from you. If it's just like an energetic thing you feel, just capitalize off the energy and make sure you keep your head all the way up, and make sure you're speaking positively over your life. Because adding the negativity to your life on top of what they bringing, that's a double whammy, and you're gonna be getting your ass beat left, right, and you don't need that. So when people speaking negativity over your life, just keep in mind, like, transmute the energy, get people away from you, and make sure you're not contributing to the negativity that's being spoken over your life. Because that energy can be heavy and you can absorb it real quick instead of observing it. And now you thinking so less of yourself the whole time. It's not even really your thinking. It's not even really how you feel. It's what everybody else is feeling, you know? So yeah. But that's the end of the 5-Star Coach episode. What are we on? 16. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. And I will be here next Friday. And yeah, bye y'all.